Hey guys, Ali Duzette here, and it is Tuesday, and today is an extra great day because tonight we are starting a new class, and I'm super excited about it. A lot of people have been asking me about how they can learn more about doing the kind of healing work that I do. And I have like a giant big class about that it costs like thousands of dollars and all of that. And I usually put it on sale at the end of the year. And so that's like right around now. I'll probably put it on sale in the new year or slightly after Christmas. But with all the new people that we have in our group and so many people brand new to this stuff, I wanted to teach a new class that's just going to be a few lessons, but they're jam-packed full of applicable stuff that you can use immediately to start healing yourself and the loved ones that you have in your life. And I really wanted it out in time for Christmas because I know for myself we're going out of town for Christmas, and the last time that we went to this family's house for Christmas, I was kind of new to this work and I just wanted to practice so much. I just wanted to practice. And while we were there, my husband's aunt or cousin or somebody, I don't even know how we're related to this person, but anyway, they are a marathon runner and they had run all of the cartilage out of their knee, and now they had a 12-hour drive back home after Christmas ahead of them, and they were terrified to drive because of how their knee had been injured and their knee was hurting so bad. And I said, okay, well, can I just try something? And I used my hands-on healing technique that I'm going to teach in this class. We're learning it, I think, on Thursday. But the fun starts tonight with some other techniques. But anyways, I put my hands on her knee and started doing this healing technique. And I did it for a solid hour while her husband sat there and mocked me. He is a doctor. And he was just like, oh, you think you're actually going to do something? You think you're actually going to do something? He was such a little jerk about it. But I just said, you never know. We'll just see what happens. And I just breathed and breathed. And at the end of the hour, before our very eyes, this is true. I'll see if I can demonstrate. I had my hands on her knee like this. So like her kneecap was not being touched and you could kind of see it. At the end of this hour, she said, ah, and made this sound, and her kneecap popped up and rotated and went back down to where it was supposed to be without me touching it. And her husband saw it with his own eyes, that doctor, and he was just like, and she said, oh my gosh, it's back where it belongs. Like, that's how my kneecap is supposed to be. And she was able to drive home those 12 hours without any problems. And so it was amazing. And this is what I want you guys to learn before Christmas. So this is why I'm teaching it right now. And of course, it's going to be recorded. So if you don't have a chance to watch it now, then of course you'll be able to watch it in the future. My goal is that this will be a really great introductory class that will give people hands-on, applicable, practical tools that they can use immediately to start making a big difference in their own homes. Because the thing is that you just never know when you're going to need these skills, right? It's kind of like energetic first aid. We need to be able to help people and help them heal, by surprise a lot of times. Oh, and good morning to you. I'm just so glad you guys are here today. So this is something that I'm very excited about. It's called You Are a Healer, Healer 101. I feel very strongly that all humans are healers. That's part of why we're here. Like, if you think about it, like, let's think about it. What is the purpose of life, right? The purpose of life is to, in my opinion, heal our past trauma and get ourselves in alignment with the divine, our higher power, with the universe and universal law. And we do that by healing. We have to be healers in order to fulfill our life mission here. We have to be able to heal ourselves and help other people heal as well. And so, in my opinion, all human beings have the ability to heal themselves and others. And so I'm really excited to be giving you guys some really simple tools to get started. These things can change your life. These tools have changed my life, and these are tools that I use every single day. We have a question. Is the purchase link for the class up on your website already? Yes, it is. And let me see if I can easily find it for you. And just link it down here. Because yeah, my goal with this class is definitely for it to be like kind of more of a flagship class that when people get started and introduced to my work, like immediately when they learn about it and want to know more, then they can have access to this class and get started and learn these practical skills. The skill that we're working on tonight, I don't even want to tell you what it is, but I'm so excited about it. I don't think I've ever taught a class just on this topic before. I mean, I know I have once because as I was sitting there, like, how am I going to prepare all of this material? I went into my Google Drive and found that I had written the curriculum back in 2014. And so I was able to kind of copy and paste some of the stuff that I'd already done way back then. That was when I taught in real life with probably 8 women who showed up for a yoga class I was teaching. Yeah, back in 2013 or 2014, I mean. And so this is very exciting stuff. And as I was preparing this slide, I thought, okay, how much of what I do is just this? Like this technique that I'm teaching tonight, how much of my work is just this? And I got 28%. That is a full quarter of what I do in my life, a full quarter of what I'm going to teach you to, like a full quarter of what I do in my work is what I'm teaching you tonight. So I'm like so thrilled about it. Oh, got a comment. Love the kitty behind you. Oh, there she is. Hey, cat. This is Charlotte. How do I move? Charlotte. She just turned 1 year old a couple weeks ago. So happy birthday to you, Charlotte. And geez, I think she's such a pretty cat. That's why I got her. She was this beautiful kitten that was all that dark black and gray, and then like her little white face, and she has little white paws. I love it. So anyway, we're going to learn one of my favorite things tonight. We're going to learn some hands-on healing techniques on Thursday. So we're meeting on Tuesday and Thursday this week at 7 p.m. And then we're going to take the week off for Christmas, during which time you're going to practice and practice, and it's going to change your life and bless the lives of your family, and you're going to love it. And you're just going to wake up every day and be like, oh my gosh, when can I practice again? Because that's how it goes. Every time you practice, you're going to get better. And I'm so excited about it. And then we'll reconvene the following week on the 28th and 30th of December at 7 o'clock. So that's the next Tuesday and Thursday. And we're going to learn some other basic techniques that I use all the time. All the time. And geez, I'm so excited about it. So anyway, I got a comment this morning in the Facebook group that some people had not gotten the emails about this, and so I don't know why that is, but my email list, so I have several email lists, it's true. I'm not an email list genius, like I use it all the time, but I like don't really get all of my lists and how they work, like I don't understand them all. And so I just always send my emails to everyone. I'm like, okay, I have people on my just like an anxiety list, and people on just like a list for Heal Your Marriage, so my Heal Your Marriage class. I'm like, I'm sending it to everyone. I just send it to all the people. And so you should have it, hopefully. If you are on my list, you should have it. And if you don't, please check your spam folder. Okay, and then also, here's the deal. Hotmail, MSN, and Comcast emails hate me, and I'm not sure why, but they do. And so a lot of times when people have trouble getting emails from me, it's because they are with MSN, Comcast, or Hotmail. I don't know how to fix that. Like if you have a Gmail account or some other kind of better account, I don't know. I would use that if you can. Because I don't know, for some reason it's like Comcast and MSN, like it's like they wake up every morning and they're like, how can I keep Ali Duzette from contacting all of her best friends? Oh, it's like a conspiracy, guys. So anyways, check it out. If you have an MSN or Comcast or Hotmail email, that may be a contributor. We got a question. Will there be a Q&A after the classes, like with sessions? Yeah, we're going to have a Q&A. So it will be really fun. We're going to see what comes up for everybody. The exercises that we're doing tonight, geez, I have not walked anybody through these in years. I mean, absolutely years. Oh, geez. The last time I walked any human soul through this, It was probably 2015 or sooner. So we're going to do some fun exercises that I haven't taught in a really long time, and we're gonna check in afterwards tonight and see what shifted for you all during that. And so I'm really excited. I'm just so excited. And the thing that I'm extra super excited about is that these are skills that you're going to learn that don't require stuff. Because I've been working on a book for a while now. Uh Please rewrite that question again, my commenter. Um, but one of the things that I've been working on is a book on energetic first aid, because my big feeling is that, in the case of an emergency, you need to be able to do something. And what if you have literally nothing? Like, even as an intuitive healer, I use a lot of essential oils. Like, I have one right next to me that I've been using today. I use my Healy. I use TRS. I use all these like different tools in my life for when my kids are sick or when stuff happens. Sometimes you don't have stuff, but what do you have? You have your own body, you have your own mind. And so my dream is for everybody to have skills that are ingrained in your own body and mind, so that when anything happens, you automatically have something that you can use immediately and right away. So that is my big goal with this series. Give you tools that you can use even if you have nothing else. Can you use these skills? Okay, will the class teach touch therapy? Yeah, lesson number 2 on Thursday night, we're going to do some basic touch for healing. And so I know there's like a lot of different brands of healing touch. I think there is an actual brand called Healing Touch, and Touch for Healing, and like Reiki and Quantum Touch, and like blah, blah, blah. There's a million different kinds. I am not certified in any kind. I've read a bunch of books on them, and I learned from my brother's massage therapist while he was dying, the one that would just hover her hands over him and he would go to sleep even though his condition made it so he was not capable of sleep. And so anyway, there's it's hard to even know what to call it, because I don't want to infringe on anybody's like weird copyright or something, but nobody owns the ability to put your hands on somebody and help them heal. And so we're going to be working on a form of that for sure on Thursday. We're just going to cover the super basics, but guess what? The super basics are what you need. Like, especially if you're not, like, here's the thing. If you're going to go into this as your job and you're going to get all of these certifications, like, that's one thing. We're not going into this as our job. We're learning the basic skills that you need to help yourself and your family every day. Are you getting a PhD in healing touch? Like, no, you're not, but you are going to learn the ultra basics of how to start shifting your own physical health with the power of your own hands. So we're going to be doing that on Thursday. And then we have other fun stuff for tonight, which is going to be so fun. And then we have 2 more things scheduled for the following Tuesday and Thursday after Christmas. Let me see. I'll pull up my little, I have my little plan here. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't want to give any spoilers, but it's going to be really good. I think that everybody will come out of this changed in like a great way. I think you guys are all going to love it and feel really empowered and be able to serve other people and yourself. Now, the thing that I'm teaching tonight that I don't want to give it away, this is the thing that I use. 28% of my work comes down to this, okay? And I talk about it a lot. In every single session, I mention this concept, but I haven't super taught the details of it. We have a question. What time tonight will the class start? It starts at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And it will be recorded, so you don't have to be there live. For people that can't make live, that's okay. Just come in later. How long will each session be? I'm hoping an hour plus Q&A, taking less than a second hour. So I'm hoping we'll be done by 9 p.m. tonight. I feel like nobody gets any points for making things take forever. Like if we can get ourselves up to speed quick, that's what I would prefer. But the exercises that I have planned for tonight are certainly going to take, at least 10 to 15 minutes at minimum plus lecture. So we may be looking at a full hour. We might even be looking at a little bit longer for the lecture and activity portion, but we'll see. Um, and so, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? The thing tonight that we are doing. Oh, as I was preparing the slides tonight, and I was looking at my old research again from like 2014, and I was like looking at it, and I didn't include my citations, but as I was working on my slides, I would Google this stuff. Like I would Google this technique for depression, this technique for mental health, like blah blah blah, and I found all of these studies on this concept and how to apply it to specifically for like mental health reasons or even like digestion and stuff like that. Tonight's topic is a secret. You can find out if you come. Woohoo! But anyway, I thought, oh my gosh, like I've been kind of skirting around this topic for so many of my clients, especially chronically ill clients. Like they need this information. Like, oh my gosh. And like, I don't know. I've been telling them it this whole time, but I don't think I really drove the point home, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think people realize the gravity of these simple decisions that we make every single day. The things that we're going to learn tonight, it's so easy to change how you do it. But you do have to actually do it. Like, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like everything in this world, like the most important stuff that you have to do, it's not actually hard, but you do have to actually do it. Like exercise or like eating right or whatever. Like, you know, there's so many things, the self-care things that we should do, and we know we should do them, and they're simple, but we have to actually make ourselves do them, and somehow that can be a hard thing to do. But step one is actually knowing what to do, and so tonight that's what we're gonna be working on. Okay, well, my friends, I should probably go and get to work on all the things I have to prepare, and geez, I have some sessions and stuff like that that I have to do today and all this kind of thing. Um, so anyways, I'm gonna go, but I hope that you guys have fabulous days. I hope to see you at class tonight, and I will put a link to that below. And yay, I hope to see you there. Adios.